The biggest lie most How to Train Your Dragon fans believe is that dragons are classified by their size or by the kind of fire they breathe. They're not. In this universe, dragons are divided into classes based on how they fight, hunt, survive, and dominate their environment. Some are built like living tanks, some exist for pure destruction, others are so fast they can slice through the sky itself. And by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why Toothless belongs to one of the most feared dragon classes ever discovered. Let's start with the class that looks simple, but is far more dangerous than people give it credit for. The Boulder class. If you've watched the movies, you've probably seen these dragons dozens of times. Large bodies, powerful legs, heavy armor, short, sturdy wings. These dragons were never designed to win speed contests. They're built for strength. Boulder class dragons spend most of their lives close to the ground. Compared to many other species, they're slower in the air and rely far more on durability than agility. Most of them feed on rocks, minerals, or other tough materials that would destroy the teeth of almost any other creature. That's why their bodies are incredibly solid. Instead of attacking first, many Boulder dragons stay calm unless they're provoked. Their aggression level is generally lower than many of the other classes, making them surprisingly predictable when left alone. At first glance, they might seem like the least intelligent dragons, but that's not actually true. They're simply patient. They conserve their energy, avoid unnecessary fights, and depend on raw endurance rather than flashy attacks. Slow, steady, almost impossible to push around. That's what makes the Boulder class unique. But once we leave the ground, everything changes. The Stoker class. Now we're entering the world of dragons that practically live for one thing: fire. If Boulder dragons rely on strength, Stoker dragons rely almost entirely on overwhelming flames. Some of them can generate heat so intense that simply getting close to them becomes dangerous. Their bodies are built around producing fire at incredible levels, making them some of the most destructive dragons in direct combat. A perfect example is the monstrous Nightmare. Its signature ability allows it to ignite its entire body, turning itself into a living weapon surrounded by flames. For anyone facing one, escaping becomes extremely difficult. But this incredible power comes with an important weakness. A Stoker dragon's fire isn't unlimited. Producing massive amounts of flame drains its energy. Once those reserves begin running low, the dragon gradually weakens until it has enough time to recover. So while they possess devastating firepower, they can't unleash it forever. That's what makes fighting them so dangerous. You have to survive the storm until the fire finally starts burning out. The Sharp class. Some dragons overpower you, others burn everything in sight. Sharp class dragons do something completely different. They hunt with precision. Everything about their bodies is optimized for speed and control. Their wings are designed to cut through the air with incredible efficiency. Many of them are among the most aerodynamic dragons in the entire HTTYD universe. Watching one fly almost feels effortless, elegant, fast, and incredibly accurate. Their appearance often reflects that same personality. Many Sharp class dragons carry themselves with confidence, almost as if they know they're superior. You could even call them proud or a little arrogant. A great example is the Timberjack, whose enormous razor-sharp wings are capable of slicing through trees with terrifying ease. These dragons don't just fly, they dominate the skies with style. The Tidal class. Not every dragon rules the sky. Some rule an entirely different world. The ocean. Most dragons can swim, but only for limited periods. Tidal class dragons are different. Water isn't just where they visit, it's where they belong. Some can generate freezing attacks, others manipulate boiling water, and several species are perfectly adapted to life beneath the surface. One of the greatest examples is the Boulder beast, an alpha dragon powerful enough to command countless others while thriving in an icy marine environment. But not every tidal dragon spends its entire life underwater. Some are amphibious, comfortable both on land and at sea. Others rarely leave the water at all. That's what makes this class so diverse. Despite those differences, they all share one defining advantage. Their greatest strength comes from the oceans themselves. And if you ever encounter one in its own territory, you're already fighting on its terms. But not every dragon wins with strength or with fire. Some dragons win long before the fight even begins, because they're already thinking 3 steps ahead. The Tracker class. Imagine trying to hide from a dragon, only to realize it found you hours ago. That's exactly what makes the Tracker class so terrifying. These dragons aren't built around overwhelming power. They're built around finding you, whether it's through scent, sound, movement, or even the smallest clue. Tracker dragons excel at locating prey where almost any other dragon would fail. Dense forests, open deserts, snow-covered mountains, or deep underground. Very few places can truly hide you from a skilled tracker. Many species in this class have incredibly sensitive hearing, exceptional eyesight, and an almost unbelievable sense of smell. Give them a single trail, and they'll keep following it until the hunt is over. Unlike reckless predators, tracker dragons are patient. They observe, they calculate, and they wait for the perfect opportunity before making their move. That's why escaping them is often harder than defeating them. The Strike class. If every dragon class had a special forces unit, this would be it. Strike class dragons are widely known for combining speed, intelligence, precision, and devastating attack power into one complete package. Instead of relying on one overwhelming ability, they excel at almost everything. Their reactions are incredibly fast, their aim is frighteningly accurate, and they constantly adapt to whatever challenge is in front of them. That's exactly why one dragon stands above almost every other member of this class. Toothless. As the last known Night Fury, Toothless demonstrates everything the Strike class represents: extreme intelligence, exceptional aerial aerial control, perfect timing, and attacks delivered with incredible precision. His plasma blasts aren't just powerful, they're accurate enough to hit tiny targets while flying at incredible speeds. His bond with Hiccup also proves something important. Strike-class dragons don't simply fight harder, they learn faster. Every battle teaches them something new. Every mistake makes them even more dangerous. That's why many fans consider the Night Fury one of the greatest examples of dragon evolution in the entire franchise, the Mystery Class. And then, there's the class nobody can fully explain, the Mystery Class. Unlike every other class we've discussed, these dragons refuse to fit neatly into one category. Some possess abilities that resemble multiple classes at once. Others behave in ways researchers never expected. They're unpredictable, unique, and often misunderstood. A dragon in this class might display incredible firepower, while also possessing defensive abilities or physical traits that belong somewhere else entirely. Others evolve unusual survival strategies that don't match any established pattern. Instead of forcing these dragons into the wrong category, they're placed into the Mystery Class until more is understood about them. That's what makes this group so fascinating. Every new discovery has the potential to completely change how we understand dragon biology. Can a dragon change classes? Not exactly. A dragon's primary class is based on its natural characteristics. However, as researchers learn more about certain species, classifications can sometimes be updated or refined. Some dragons appear to share traits with multiple classes, making them difficult to categorize. That's why dragon classification isn't always absolute. It's a system designed to organize an incredibly diverse world, not a set of unbreakable rules. 7 major classes, hundreds of dragon species, each with its own strengths, its own weaknesses, and its own place in one of the richest fantasy ecosystems ever created. Some dominate the land, others rule the skies, some command the oceans, and a few are so intelligent they become legends. That's why the world of How to Train Your Dragon feels alive. Every dragon has a purpose, every class tells a different story, and the more you explore this universe, the more secrets you uncover. So here's my question for you. If you could bond with one dragon from any class, which one would you choose and why? Drop your answer in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into HTTYD lore, hidden details, and dragon theories, subscribe because we're just getting started.